same. He speaks his mind, trying to help mankind and the people of the USA. Yeah. Oh, John Boudreaux, he got a lot to say. Oh, yes, he does. But there's a good old boy down in Texas, turning Texas blue. And there's a blue dot family in the USA. All over this world. Oh, yeah.
Yes, it is. Now, John Lawrence out of Tallahassee, Florida. Man, I love that guy.
Yeah, there's a blue dot family.
Hey, that's y'all. That's y'all, baby. That's right. There is a Blue Dot family, and we have gathered around. Oh, I forgot to do this. Are you kidding me? I always wait until just the last second when I forget it. I'm sitting there watching everybody chat on by. Now I'm supposed to scroll that back up. Anyway, Dorothy Tyndall was the first one to jump in the room, followed by Bart Larson and Pat Hunter. Thank you. Oh, it is a good Tuesday, ain't it? We'll find something to talk about. Woo pig, Randy Peterson. It is hot, buddy. I mean, I don't know what it was at your house. It was 102 on my porch, and that was just the temperature, not including the heat index. So, yeah, stay out of that shit. That smart-ass squaw. Martha's here with us. Thank you very much. Jeanette Miller. Let me see. Nancy Halverson. Thank you for being here. The remixtress is with us, as is Debbie Marie. And the whole gang's here. Deborah Douglas. Y'all think so? They have something to talk about. CM's here. Let me see. Oh, Tamara Harrington. Oh, baby, how you doing? I hope everything is fine. Going fine in your life, Tammy. Thank you for being here. Let's see. Rex Trek. Yeah. Face. How you doing, bub? I got a Cherry Fia's in our own Bernadette Pre. Thank you very much. Let me get on down here. Bob K's here. Let me see. Carolyn and John Majesco. Thank you for being here. I got to get down to the end here. We will never get this started here. Irish Giselle, I seen that name go by. Carol Lowe, thank you all for being here. Well, what a day. How do you like this shit? That's right, baby. 41 counts. 19 defendants. I don't know if y'all have had an opportunity to sit down and try to read this thing. We attempted to print it out last night. The printer ran out of ink, so I was confined to my iPad reading it, and I can't make my contemporaneous notes as I would on my iPad, as I would on paper. But Lord have mercy, what a document to work your way through. But so we're going to spend a lot of time today talking about this. I did point out in my rant earlier today that the one thought that kept running through my mind while reading the thing, and believe me, going through the counts, or the acts, the 161 acts in count one is not easy to do. By the half, not even about 30 or 38, I quit reading the whole damn thing and looking for the key words because a lot of repetitive language in there. But I'm telling you, you got the point across. But the thing that kept crossing my mind was Bonnie Willis was laying out for not only the state of Georgia and the United States and our society as a whole, but laying it out, in my opinion, to the attorney generals of Pennsylvania and Wisconsin and Michigan, Arizona, Nevada. These crimes were committed in your state also. And why don't I see indictments in those states? It's a big question in my head. This is solid evidence. It's a good read. Anyway, before I get all beside myself, let me get our co-host up in here. And then I see a particular guest I want to snatch up here in just a minute. But I want to get Bernadette and Michichik up. Bernadette, how are you doing?
I'm fine. Yeah, this one, another day, another indictment.
You know how it is.
Just a little bit more time to read. It's a puzzle. It's a puzzle, and you gotta like follow the lines and the Jesus Christ.
I think they crossed every T, dotted every I they could.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I don't see how you're going to work around. And really, what is she? She only needs 2 charges to stick, I
She only
think.
needs 2 to stick, and he's got. Well, let's get
Yeah,
Missy Chick in,
yeah.
who will
Let's
join
get
the
Miss Chick in
conversation,
here
and
because I
we will
know
talk
she's been
about it.
delving into things. Hello, Miss Chick.
I have, John.
Have you?
But just before we go, we are doing stuff in Michigan, but it's the smaller picture first.
Well,
We're
I'm glad to
going
hear
after
that.
those people that tried to be fake electors.
Yeah. Oh, that's going to hit. You know, it should already be going on in every one of those states.
It should be.
This fake
Yeah.
collector scheme, because that was the heart of it. That was the
Yeah.
plan to disrupt Congress on that day.
Right. So that's where we've started so far.
Yeah.
Although they did early on got gnarly with a few of the lawyers. So I don't remember all of that.
It's a
But
Ricola.
but
But
these 18 co-defendants.
yes, I know it.
I'm sorry, co-conspirators. I'd rather call them that.
Co-defendants, co-conspirators, and there's a list.
I
When I first opened it, that one side of the page is strictly
right.
about the defendants, and the other side of the page is all the charges. It's
Well,
like,
and I
holy
was
shit.
kind of perusing the list a little and separating things out.
Right.
And there's 6 lawyers in there at least.
It's
6
the same. It's
lawyers.
the same as Jack Smith charge. The same attorneys are involved
I
in
think,
Oh
this,
yeah.
yeah,
which goes to prove that there is some coordination between the state and the federal as far as who was involved in this widespread conspiracy that
indeed.
doesn't stop at the border of Georgia.
And it kind of goes a long way to like how people feel about lawyers. Anyways,
Well,
they've proven themselves. Oh,
I'm
dear.
waiting for the whole.
I would say shiesty Trump attorneys for sure. But
Sure.
this is MAGA. Make attorneys get attorneys.
That's what
Yeah.
comes to my mind. MAGA, making attorneys get attorneys, baby, because they're gonna. I was really, I don't know, surprised. No, but Mark Meadows being in there, 'cause
I
that's
wasn't
state.
surprised. I'm surprised. Mm,
I
I'm
was
not surprised that he's involved in the state. I'm surprised that he wasn't involved in he wasn't
He wasn't charged in the
named
yeah,
in the federal. But I do understand that he's probably a
yeah, he flipped.
contributing witness
Witness,
in the
yeah.
federal, and she wasn't gonna let him slide in the state because he didn't want to come down there and testify in the state trial. So,
Well,
good.
yeah, that's what I say.
I would
Good.
like to see. And you know what I want to know is because of the 18, there's 18 co-conspirators that are named. There
Yeah.
are 30 other
Others.
ones that are unnamed.
Right.
I
the
want
lesser,
to know
the
if
lesser
one of those
evils.
30s is Miss Lady Lindsay.
Oh,
You know what?
probably
Those 30 are
Cruz and a
are the
few
ones that
others
have turned
too,
state's witness.
Yeah. So did Lady Lindsay flip? Did it?
Maybe.
Oh no.
We're gonna find out.
Asking for a friend.
Hey, before we get all delved into everything, like we're going to, I see somebody in the audience down there, and I'm going to ask them to see if they want to come up and say hello, because
Okay.
we haven't seen them, seen her in a long time, and I got that.
Oh my goodness. Please.
Yes,
do.
did you see that? It's Jen
Mhm.
Morgan. Hello, Jen.
Good evening, everyone.
How are
Oh
you
my
doing,
goodness,
dear?
it is so wonderful
alright.
to hear your voice.
It is. It's been a
Well,
long time since you graced us with your presence.
It's
Yeah.
taken me this long to defrost from January. It's been
You're
cold up
You're
here.
just melting.
You're just now melting. That must have been bad, baby, because it's frying down here.
Goodness.
I mean to tell you. So,
Welcome.
yes, indeed.
I heard that some indictments or something came out.
Yeah,
What
I
was that
heard
about?
something about it. It's.
Something like
I'm
that.
sure
Who
it's
knows?
nothing. I'm sure it's nothing he can't handle.
Oh, of course.
Mm.
He's Donnie Trump.
Did y'all hear about the big announcement that's coming next Monday? Oh my God, it's going to be earth-shattering.
It is.
He is going to have a press conference at Bedminster this coming Monday, and he is going to present evidence of voter fraud in Georgia. It's going to exonerate everybody on the list. go.
Right. Yeah. I was
Yeah.
out there running her mouth.
Oh
I'm
man.
surprised that she's not listed, but she should be. Uh, mm,
I'm telling you.
you know, I wouldn't be surprised if other states like I don't know, Arizona might come up with their own indictments
Well, that's what I'm
sometime in the
thinking.
future.
I'm thinking they're kind of under the gun right now, ain't they? They're,
Well, there's.
anybody that read this indictment, this is not just about Georgia. It's about the whole conspiracy.
Hmm.
And
Yes.
make no doubt about it, it was a conspiracy to overturn an election, knowing
Hmm.
they lost.
If we were making a cake, this would be the cake.
This would be the
Everything
recipe.
else is frosting and
Yeah,
decorations.
no,
This
Yeah.
is the cake.
this is the cake.
Yeah.
And I love it that, and we were expecting it, that she was going to charge under RICO, the organized crime section of the law, which you have to
Yes.
admit, is this not an organized crime that's being committed?
It sounded pretty organized a little bit. I
There
was
seems
reading.
to
Well,
there seems
it
to be
seems
an
like
awful lot of. Go ahead, Jen.
they're certainly trying to make it organized. They're pretty much failing at that, but
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
that's the beauty of this type of charge is that um, even though they fell at it, they can still be charged with it because they made the attempt to bring it together in this weird, fucked up way in the first place. And not only did they do it over the phone through emails in the White House, and she pretty much the way she worded each act of this indictment is she gave receipts as to who did what, when, and where, and how it went down, and each one
yeah.
was a contributing factor to this RICO charge.
If you go down
Each
just
one of the
the
following acts was a contributing factor to the conspiracy
Because
that
as a
the
group, they
RICO
are an
charge.
enterprise.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah.
And he had quite the extensive little network going on
didn't
all
he
across
though?
the freaking country.
Yeah, that's
Which,
exactly what organized crime does. They stay in contact with each other, plan the
right, which is
crimes.
something that Jack Smith pointed out in the federal case, and it's also something that the January 6th committee brought up in their hearings. That this was
Mm-mm-mm.
organized across state lines in multiple
In
states.
multiple states,
Yes.
and with multiple uh, state officials in those states.
Hmm.
You know,
And
this
and this is the crime of trying to defraud
it,
the American people of their votes.
yeah, because if you just look at just who the main players in each one of those states, they were state officials, and then they come along in each one of those states, and then they have the fake elector scheme, where they actually get people to stand up there and say, "Yep, I'm a," uh, what is one of the counts? Impersonating uh, state officials, state election
Hmm.
officials.
Oh, right.
Yes, it gets down to some deep shit. This was very
It's a little bit
meticulously
more
planned.
difficult to read than Jack Smith. I mean, Jack Smith is pretty much a talking indictments. They're real clear, plain English. This one goes into a lot more detail as to how the conspiracy played out and
Yes,
who they played with and who was participating in every single instant.
I hope the interest in this piques the American society, the American people into paying attention to what happened here.
Well, the difference between this indictment and the rest of them is that this one is in the state court, and in Georgia, they are very much for cameras in the courtroom, and so
Yes.
we will
Yeah,
see this one on TV.
Marcia
And
and I,
and go ahead, John.
I was just Marcia and I earlier had that discussion, and I am torn between having it televised and not having it televised, and I think there's pluses on both sides. Of course, we all know what the plus is of why having it televised is that we get to see it, we get to watch him squirm. Is in my mind.
Hmm.
On the other side, if it's televised, it's going to be a circus. They are going to try to turn it into as much of a circus as they
John, it
possibly
would be
can.
more of a circus if it wasn't televised, because then at that point, him and his band of gypsy thieves,
Yeah.
attorneys will get out there and in social media and
And
on
spin
TV
it.
like they have been, and spin it any direction they
Yep.
want
Yeah.
to.
That's
If
true.
that
That's
camera
true.
is in the courtroom, we get to see exactly what happens and gets to decide for our own self without anybody
And on the
telling
plus
us
side,
what the
just
fuck
what you
happened.
just said, that we as Americans get to watch and judge for ourselves what we're watching, because they will try to turn it into a circus as much as
Oh,
they
they
can.
absolutely.
You know, and
I mean, he does it every day of the week.
yeah, he does it as his standard modus operandi. Hey, let me stop for a second because I have I have to hit the gong. Why?
Okay.
Well, it didn't come on. No, right at the end of the show, last show, right at the end, after we said goodbye, a donation came up and went ding, and y'all didn't get to see it. But I want to send a big thank you out to J.P. Lee. James, thank you very much. He sent a $25 donation by PayPal, thank you very much, and said my contribution to the Kitty Fund. By the way, fuck DJT. That's what the message says. Anyway, I wanted to call him out and tell him big thank you and let him know, yeah, brother, that's a good chunk of where that went, right to the cat food, which I have to go buy some more tomorrow because my cats are eating me out of house and home. Little shits. This is getting bad. I know somebody's after me already. Get them fixed, yeah, because they're multiplying like crap out there. I got 3 new babies again. Just anyway.
I could give you some recipes.
Yeah, yeah. Just send me your address, so I can ship you some. That's my. Oh, yeah. We're trying our
You
best
need
here.
kitty birth control.
Yes, we have to. There's a cost involved there, but the last 2 that we took to get fixed, we call them home, and one of them died and one of them lived. It's like 50-50 deal going there. Jesus, man, I was almost. Yep, how's that gang of kitties going, John? They're doing just fine. I got 3 new ones. I don't know how many that makes now. Don Cheeto coyote food. I hear them across the river. They're just not coming onto my side, Don. I don't really
You
want
gotta
them
put
to.
some barbecue sauce on it.
Yeah, that's what Vicky looks
Or
at me.
butter.
Vicky looks at
Nobody
me and
likes
says,
butter.
"Come on, Dad, they taste like chicken."
Right?
Oh, she's playing with all of them out there. It's pitiful. It warms my heart. One of the best things of my day is to watch that big ass pit bull sitting there with 3 cats around her, and they're just all rubbing on each other. She's licking them, and they're looking. I swear, it's a great way to start your day. I think. Anyway, back to the rat killing. So,
Yeah.
what was it? Let me see over here. I seen something else too. Oh, they're thinking.
You
Why aren't
squirrel?
you all being quiet?
Oh, I thought you were going to
Well,
say something. You were
yeah, I
waiting
thought he
for
was gonna say something too.
No,
I just want to say, 91 charges. How would you feel if you were 77 years old and you had 91 felony charges facing you? And every day it just seems to get worse and worse.
91 charges in 4 cases, and I don't think they're done out there. I think there's going to be
I
more
don't-
cases.
Yeah,
I don't know, Bernadette. I've lived my
just,
life in a manner so I don't have a single one.
and let's not forget all the civil cases that keep coming out.
This is
they
just the
keep
criminal
popping up left and
cases.
right. Yeah,
This is not the
criminal
civil
cases.
case. Yes, he's got a full docket. Of course, that's his
He's
whole
got
thing.
a shit ton of civil cases. In fact, Brian Sicknick's significant other just filed a case against him for a civil case for the death of Brian Sicknick, and fully blames Trump for his death. And so do I.
And so do I. Hey, there's Donna Bonacosi. How you doing, darling? I'm glad to see you there. Man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to, they've got 10 days. He's got 10 days to turn himself in.
10 days.
10 days, baby. I'm waiting to see that. What happens?
And,
Well, he's
I
already
hope the
starting to
sheriff-
spew on his Truth Social, so,
Right.
whatever.
Yeah. And what's the answer to that? What is
I
the
don't
answer?
know.
Because the judge has already warned him.
Well,
lock
one judge
him
has.
up.
Yeah,
So
I'm
does it?
sorry.
Is it all about that one judge is only concerned about that one case? He can talk about anything else until somebody else says something to him about those?
I think if he's talking about one, he's talking about both. Anything that that
I don't
comes out of
know.
his mouth is influential on either case.
Because today he was specifically just talking about the most recent one,
Yeah. Right.
which they haven't gag ordered him or anything yet.
Not yet. Hey, I see a comment I want to come back to. Let me pause it right there because I need to come
No,
in
he
here.
hasn't.
I
He
need to
has
come.
not been arraigned for the current charges down in Georgia.
Uh, wait a minute. I was lost in a thought. What did you say, Bernadette? I'm sorry.
I said he has not been arraigned for
Right.
the current charges down in Georgia.
Right.
He's only been indicted. He has not been arrested or arraigned on those charges, and so
Still
that
waiting
won't
on a plea.
happen until he goes in and surrenders.
Yeah, and
And
they say this
get
trial won't
mugshotted and fingerprinted this time.
They say this trial won't come until after the election.
It's possible because this is a huge
It is.
involved case. This
is.
one has very 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 many moving parts.
Hey.
And
And
Oh,
I'm
hopefully
sorry, Sir
we'll be able to get
Nutjob,
some of
but
these
you don't get
people
to
to-
decide when a trial happens and when a trial
Nope.
doesn't happen.
Nope. And I
You
think we've
are
got,
a defendant.
I think we're going to have
You
judges
don't
that,
get
that
that.
want a speedy trial. Let's get on with it.
What I'm looking forward to most in the trial is to see it on TV and to see little Donnie boy sit there, not being able to talk, not being able to tweet
I know.
or anything for a whole day. Shut up, just sit there, be quiet.
Just sit
It's
there and
gonna
shut
be-
up.
He's gonna
and
go
fuming
nuts.
and fuming.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
you know it. He's going to be. If it was a cartoon, you'd see the smoke coming out of his ears.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we should
He's going to be
set
beside
up a
himself.
pool.
I'm
set
going
up
to
a
enjoy
pool
every
on
minute of it. Hey, let me send out a big thank you to Rex Trek, who came in with a $5 donation. Rex, thank you very much, and said, I did not see it, but I heard about it. Did you see Fox go nuts because Hillary was laughing at Trump's fourth indictment? Hysterical. They're outraged. LOL. Butterfly mails. Butterfly mails. Ah! Oh, butter emails. Butter emails.
Oh, butter emails.
Butter emails. I was reading that wrong. Rex, thank you very much, brother. Yeah, I did see the headline in the online though about Hillary's response. Something about a chuckle. I understand. I don't. I didn't see it. Good on her.
She was on Rachel Maddow last night, I think, whilst they were waiting for the papers to show up.
Right. That's what I was doing last night. I was waiting up last night. We all knew it had already hit. The indictment was filed, and now they're all waiting for it to come out and waiting on Bonnie Willis to come out to the podium. So I was sitting there, and sure enough, here she come. And I watched it. I enjoyed every second of it.
I did too.
She seemed very determined. Very
Absolutely.
determined. And yeah, not somebody you'd want to mess with. I
And
think.
being a private citizen, she has a right to her opinion. She said
Oh,
whatever the hell she wants to.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
But he can't.
And I think she knows a whole lot more.
She can laugh if she wants to, laugh if she wants to.
Hey.
It's a party.
I seen Ohio Dad 70 Joe go by. Man, I love this family. Oh man, I'm telling you, I'm sitting here with a leg that is just as sore can be.
Oh, you went and had your
Yeah.
friend
Boy,
dump your
howdy.
leg.
They went in there with just like a great big curved razor blade, and like stuck it under it, went down deep, and then just started sawing under it. Not sawing because they barely had to even move the thing. Yeah, that thing was sharp. Oh, I watched the whole thing.
What did they do?
I had a mass on my leg.
Oh,
It looked
okay.
suspicious, so they cut it off and did a biopsy on it and sent it off to the lab. So we'll find out in a week or so what it is. But yeah, my
No.
leg is. Think about somebody just taking a spoon and just
Just
taking a
totally
spoonful of meat right out of your leg. It's rather sore today. Yesterday it was all numbed up with an Arkansas tick. That's
I'm
what.
with Joss. You would have had to pick me up off the floor. I would have fainted.
Oh yeah, he's
Yep.
he's
Yep.
funny.
Yeah, there was 3 doctors in the room, by the way. My doctor,
Lord have mercy.
my doctor, and 2 other doctors under training because my doctor, his practice is a teaching facilities for new doctors. All right, when doctors get
Oh,
out of school and then they got to get some practice, it's a quite large place and they have a lot of doctors in there. But my doctor, I've been with him like Jesus. I was there before this building was even built. I've been through 3 offices with this guy. So I'm one of the original founders of his practice, I think. Anyway, let me thank Timothy, who came in with a $10 super chat. Timothy, thank you very much. I appreciate it all, baby, because I'm going broke buying cat food. By the way, if you want to really get involved, send me your address. We'll send you a cat. It comes with every donation. Just give me your address. Pauline Hall came in with a $20 donation. Pauline, thank you very much.
two cats.
Two cats. You get 2. Did you see CNN and MSNBC smiling faces? Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. I woke up this morning. Normally I get up and read everything first before I turn on TV there and watch the talking heads. But this morning I glanced through the headlines and I just knew the news was talking smack. So I jumped on there and wanted to hear the conversation. That was Gail Mitchell. One's on the way, baby. I got 3 brand new ones. I didn't even know I had until today. So yeah, life is good. It's raining kitties. Y'all know, most of our Blue Dots know, John has, at a minimum, every morning I can feed anywhere from 15 to 20 cats. Well, I guess 23. Well, they ain't eaten yet. They're still little babies. 15 to 20 cats on my porch. And that's not including the 3 inside the house that figured out what air conditioning is. And,
Or the raccoons that come and
yeah, finish off what's
partake.
left at night. Yes. Yeah, it's getting carried away. Plus throwing a donkey, and she wants. And I went to get hay this morning. No hay. No hay. It's going to be 2 days before they get a shipment of hay, and John's out of hay. So there's only one alternative. You know what that is?
No.
Cats.
Alfalfa,
Oh.
which costs about twice as much as a bale of hay for a bale of alfalfa. But horses and donkeys love alfalfa. It's more like a treat than anything else. So I've got a whole bale of it.
Sweet grass.
Yeah, I'm not going to spoil her that shit. No. I have to wean you off of that. 'Cause that ain't happening.
Yeah, she won't eat hay no more.
Yeah, she'll look at me. What's this crap? Where's the alfalfa? No. We ain't
Yeah,
playing
buddy.
that, homie. Don't know that game. Anyway, what else is going on? Rat killing. Oh, yeah, the rat killing.
Pretty much just a feeling of elation. That's pretty much the thing.
I've had a smile on my face everything. That's been rough. Because, like I say, my legs freaking killing me. I've had a smile on my face ever since last night. I did. And I woke up this morning way too freaking early. And came out to sit in the dining room there and have my coffee. And as soon as I turned on my iPad and started reading the headlines, I started smiling.
Have you all talked about the voters' revolt in Ohio?
Oh, on the Ohio vote on Amendment 1?
Uh-huh.
Yes. Oh, we were so tickled with that.
And the Republicans are so ridiculous in Ohio. They want to run that shit again. Come on. I mean, they're really seriously telling the voters, well, you didn't know what you were voting for, so we're going to put it on the ballot.
We didn't disguise it well enough.
Because,
Wasn't
I would
confusing
be
enough.
so offended by that. I think I'd lose a couple of
If I was an Ohio voter, I think I would be too.
Mm-hmm.
Are you calling us ignorant? We don't know how to read?
Exactly.
They knew what this amendment was about. Go ahead.
We have done that before in Michigan. It's been a while, but we've done that before. They wait a little while and they try again and word it differently.
Yeah. Attack it from a different angle. Whatever they can do to get, I swear.
And that's both sides. I mean, it's just both sides. Sometimes it just gets worded poorly.
Yeah. In my head. Go ahead, Gene.
The Republican Nazis just don't know when to quit.
They don't.
They're still trying to overturn stuff that Teddy Roosevelt brought in.
Right?
and you word it correctly. As far as I'm concerned, the Republican Party, or let me rephrase that, the MAGA Republicans, they're more than willing to head towards fascism. They do not like this democracy. They don't think that you know what you're doing when it comes to our society. You have no business meddling in it. We'll take care of it for you. Uh, and it's more and more evident with anybody that is still supporting this man. But it's not all of them, and we're going to see more and more. You know, it's
No,
gonna
John,
it's
it's
gonna
not
boil
all of them.
down,
But
baby.
you know what? When it came time to indict Trump in the Senate, not indict him, but find him guilty in the impeachment, what happened with the Republicans? They voted against it.
They voted
And
against
now we're dealing with having the first president in the American history to get not one, not two, not three, 4 indictment, 91 felony charges.
I think the
of
Republican
corruption.
Party is now
We had the most corrupt criminal administration ever, and the Republican Party went
They are
along
complicit in it.
with it.
They are complicit in it. They
well,
not
not just
only.
that. Did you see your own senator today?
What's that?
Did
I'm
you see
sorry,
what
Miss Chick.
Ted Cruz came out
Oh,
frothing at the
no.
mouth about how
What did
horrible
Ted
this is that we've, you know,
Oh, it's
done.
just a
Really?
Democratic, ploy, and
Ted
we're
needs
just
to
out
shut
to
his
get the
mouth.
president, and he hasn't even
He's
read the
tripling down,
indictment.
which makes me believe he's one of those
He
co-conspirators.
might be one of the co-conspirators.
Right.
Let's
Ted
not
Cruz needs
forget
to shut his mouth. That's
Ted
what Ted
Cruz
Cruz needs to do. Be the smartest thing for him, because ignorance
But
comes
let's
out of
not
his mouth.
forget, John, on January 6th, Ted Cruz was one of the first senators to get up there and say, well,
Yeah.
let's postpone this and throw
Yeah.
it back to the states and give Donald Trump a chance to protest
and-
and da-da-da-da-da-da.
And he was
Right.
highly
Oh, yeah.
involved in the lawsuit that Texas brought against the state of Georgia
Yes.
for Georgia's election. Like Texas is supposed to have any
Yes.
damn thing to do with their election.
The
Ted is
lawsuit
on
that
the
said they
list.
had no standing and got thrown out.
You know, I've always said it for a long, long time. Republicans means one thing to me nowadays: liars, cheats, and thieves. That's all that's left in that party. I mean, they got a debate next week. Really? What are you going to talk about, baby? Because Donnie ain't going to be there. Donnie's not going to. Why would he go? He's just going to sit at home and laugh his ass off at those up on that
He's
stage.
not, he's
But only-
not
but
gonna
only-
go. Not
but only-
because he doesn't have to, because he don't want to get questioned
No.
about 4 fucking indictments
no.
on his ass and 91 felony charges.
Because there's going to be a lot of mudslinging, and it's going to be aimed at him. Go ahead, Jim.
But do you think any one of them would bring that up on stage? Do you really think they would
No.
dare?
Yeah, dude, I think one
Chris
of them
Christie
would.
will.
Absolutely.
Chris Christie will.
Yes, he would.
The
I
rest
think
of them
they're
are
gonna
all
have to
going to
bring it
hum
up.
haul around
He's
it.
already the outcast. So.
Who's that? Ramaswamy done said he's going to pardon me.
But Christie's
they're-
numbers are rising. In fact, his numbers are better than DeSantis's right now.
Are they? I haven't looked lately.
Oh yeah.
Good.
Oh
Good.
yeah, he's moving up. People are starting to pay attention to him because you know what? You got 4 indictments now. 4.
Four.
Can't ignore that shit. I mean, unless you're
91 charges.
Donald Trump super fan.
Well, it's Donald Trump. Go big.
Yeah.
Go big.
Go
It's
big.
bigly.
I'm waiting. I am and just looking forward to Monday because I want to see the big news press release, the news press conference he's going to hold up there and proclaim this evidence of voter fraud.
Exoneration. He's
Yeah.
gonna be exonerated.
Yeah.
Right. And the trending word is riggers.
Riggers? Yeah, RIGGERS,
Yeah,
the
Democrats are
riggers.
now riggers. They rig everything. They're
Yeah.
riggers.
Oh, he's real close with that one. Okay, that could be a Freudian slip in a heartbeat. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh, everything they do is
yeah.
they just
They
I'm
try.
just saying.
They
You
just
need to
they
be
try,
real
baby.
careful
Don't
with the
think
you
they
listen
don't.
close enough, they'll tell you exactly what they did or what they are doing.
Yeah, they're
And
not
blame it
bashful
on
about it.
everybody else. No, they're not. Not at all. I swear there's a handbook. There's a right ring nut job handbook on how to steal an election. And if you look at page 565, paragraph 4, it says,
Yeah.
when caught with your pants down in Georgia
I got
and
hands up.
facing RICO charges, always turn it back around on whomever is accusing you in the moment.
Absolutely.
And no matter if it's social media, fake news stations, judges, or juries, always come up with a catchy one-word hashtag that your followers can chant
Yeah.
instead of using actual brain cells to figure out you're guilty as hell. And get some senators to say it on the
Yeah.
video format
On
that
the-
aims a camera at them.
I'm
You
telling
know, so riggers. That's their riggers.
Yes. It's,
We're all riggers now. I
Be
think
careful
it's
with-
new word for the day. Let's welcome DJ. Is that you?
Yeah, it's me,
How
John.
you doing, bud?
New glasses?
I got Let's don't start with the glasses thing.
Oh, okay.
I got bigger fish to fry nowadays.
kitties and
We're,
I'm working on the eyes, though. I really do. I've got to get my glasses. I can't see shit. I think
Well-
James just told me there's people with their hands up, and I leaned over there and looked. Yep, hands are up.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to say a couple things real quick. One of them is you were talking about Ohio. In
All right.
Missouri right now, there are people working to get abortion on the ballot as an initiative in 2024. And here's what's happening. The Republicans are fighting amongst themselves in a false flag activity to try and keep it off by delaying it so that it's delayed to the point where they can't get it on the ballot in 2024. In fact, one Republican group is suing another, and they're fighting over the budget. And the Attorney General of the state of Missouri, I don't even remember his name, is such a jerk. He has come out and said, well, the budget is several $billions that are going to be lost because of all these unborn Missourians that won't be paying taxes. Okay.
Mm.
So that's the kind of stupidity that's going on here in Missouri.
Seems to be being spread all over the country.
Oh, yeah.
Stupidity.
Oh, yeah, it's
I
terrible.
just, it's hard to tell based on social media, but it seems to me that there's a lot more people who are saying, I'm never going to vote for Trump again. That there's a
Oh,
lot
yeah.
of people just finally waking up. And,
A lot of
Same
conservatives, I
issue.
agree, Jen, because
Same
you know
about you.
there's only so much a
Mm.
halfway sane person can put up with, you know, and when it's thrown right in your face what kind of person this guy is, and
Yeah. Steve
Yeah.
Schmidt of the Warning, he basically, his warning that I saw this afternoon was saying, what kind of Republicans are you if you can follow this person who is a narcissistic sociopath, 4-time loser, and still go out there and kiss his butt and everything? What kind of a person are you? What kind of a you're not
I'm-
trying to save this country for your children and grandchildren. You have an obligation to do that, and you're failing.
for some reason a few Trumpers, I guess, have found my TikTok page. Oh Lord, hold on, and I will have a conversation with your ass. This one guy, I told him today, Jesus, Jeff, you done drank the whole bucket of Kool-Aid, man. He tried to tell me that Trump, this late in the game, and everybody has seen all the news footage, everything from that day, and he's still trying to convince me that Trump just told him to go down there peacefully, and that the police let him in. Really? Did you see the guy that was crushed in the door? Did you see that part at all, or no?
Yes.
There's still people out there trying to defend his ass on this. Anyway, Ed, are you in the room with us?
that's Andy.
Oh, is that? Jesus.
Hi, John.
Andy.
I didn't change my name today, but I
No,
can if you
no,
like.
but my damn Discord thing changed where it used to have a name. Like right now, I can see Jen Morgan. I can see Bernadette. Everybody else,
Yeah.
Mr. Chick has got an M. DJ's just got a D. And you,
Oh, Lord.
it is now, as I lean closer, an F, not an E.
That means FU, but
Oh.
that's a whole different thing.
Andy, how in the hell are you doing, brother?
I'm doing wonderfully. Somebody mentioned riggers a while ago, and
Yeah.
I had to jump in.
Yep.
The thing that really sparks my interest is rigor mortis when it
Rigor
comes
mortis.
to the Republican Party. if we could see a little of that, I'd be a happy camper.
What if
I was
what
thinking chiggers. It's some kind of itchy thing
itchy
that's
thing going on?
contagious.
They already have that. They don't care about that.
When
Well,
I
a
think of
rigger down here in South Texas is a guy on an when an oil
Yeah,
drilling
that's the guy
rig
works
goes
on
up.
an oil
Yeah,
rig.
yeah, got
Yeah.
yeah.
But rigor
He's a guy.
mortis is a universal thing, and it
Universal
works
thing.
the
We're all
same
going
way
to get
all
it
over the country.
sometime. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
We'll all go into rigor one of these days. I
Yeah.
might do it tomorrow. Hell, I don't know.
Well, let's try not to, Andy, please. You know.
You have to take the terminology with a grain of salt when you realize the person using it has Peyronie's disease.
Don't worry about rigor mortis. It only lasts for a few hours and then it fades out.
You
Peyronie's
won't
disease.
even notice it.
Right.
You really did bring up a can of worms that time. Peyronie's disease.
Well, Peyronie's is a kind of rigor mortis, but it doesn't last.
Yeah, it in a manner of speaking, it certainly is. Yes, you're right.
But isn't
They
that
make
what
a deal for
woman
that, I
said,
think.
Simone Daniels, that it was curved?
You can bet if that happened to me, I'm going to put the hospital gown on backwards
Backwards.
and run up and down the hall.
Proudly, with a yardstick in his hand.
Yeah. Speaking of which, hi Bernie, how are you?
I'm
There we
fine.
go.
How are
Family
you,
show here.
Andy?
I'm doing wonderfully. I couldn't help myself, kids. It's one of those things. I
PG
have to
show.
do.
PG.
Yes.
I am being PG right now. Wait till it turns
Wait
R.
till
We'll
we
have
get to the
another
blue
room.
room, and it's gonna.
Oh
come
yeah,
loose.
that's gonna be really bad R in there. I have a grandson with me, so I can't be too risque.
Oh, there you go.
Good.
I have to get him ready for school in the morning.
Oh shit! I'm telling you, this family, for anybody who hasn't come into the blue room after a show, is missing something. And I want to apologize for last evening. We were in there. I had to leave suddenly and abruptly. Some people were worried about me. I just had a little dizzy spell. And
I was worried about you, and I'm glad you're okay now. It's good,
I went.
good to know
I went
that
to the
you're here
doctor. I had a doctor's appointment the very next day anyway to get this thing on my leg chopped off, and I did bring it up to him. I told him what happened. I just got all of a sudden I sweat like crazy, got dizzy, and yep.
Sounds like anxiety.
What do I got to worry about? What, me
You have
worry?
to worry about the doctor's
Yeah.
appointment the next day.
Yeah, you certainly never have a reason.
Oh,
to be
I haven't.
anxious
I haven't
to come
slept
where
well.
you are.
I haven't slept well in several days, in probably a week or so.
I heard somebody come into Discord into Yahoo and leave you a little something. I thought that was pretty cool. But
Yeah. Where? What?
I heard that. Ding.
Oh yes, you did, because Bob K came in the room and dropped $5 here, and he said, "Dead calm, 106 degrees in the shade in Northeast Oregon. We
Oh,
broke
my
a record
God.
again." Indeed, Bob,
In
thank you very much. Yes,
Oregon of all
we've been talking around the kitchen table in here. Bernadette's name came up several times because yes, there's a heat dome up there in the Northwest. Are you shitting me? You know, up there where they never get.
We were at 97
Well-
in North Kakalaki today, and I still haven't figured that
Pray
one
for
out.
97.
Right
Well,
now, my
we
weather
were at
app says it's
74 in
107, and
Missouri.
it feels like it's 111, and I will vouch for that shit right there.
That
man.
you know, this is. You know,
I'm
it's.
done. Put a fork in me.
Yeah, my whole
Done.
forecast for the whole week ahead is all up between 102 and 106 every freaking day.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
you're out on the porch doing videos. That's what I can't.
Yeah,
figure
I'm
out.
not
You're
out there
on the
long.
porch.
I've been lucky to get them done in one take. I can't do
Oh,
more than
no.
one take out there, man. I'll start sweating to death.
You have to be.
Yeah, you got.
God.
I got to be
Oh,
quick out there.
yes.
Not 6 minutes, 7 at the most. You know, and
It's nuts though, John.
Huh?
It's cold one minute and warm the next.
I
It's
can't
74
disappoint my
here
cats.
today,
They're all out there waiting for my
91
opinion.
next week.
I can't
look
even
out
go
there.
outside and take a leak when somebody's in the bathroom without burning up. So
I have to
kinda
be
hold
real
it.
careful when I do my rants because I'm in my rocking chair now. I guarantee you there are at least 10 cats under my feet down there.
I'd like to take the opportunity to really make you guys hate me.
Okay, go ahead.
Up here in Minnesota for the last several days, it's been like 60, 70.
What?
Yeah.
We don't hate you. We just don't want to.
We don't
be
need
where you are.
cussing words like that coming on there. Family show coming on here cussing
No.
like that.
Yeah.
We have children who may be listening.
No, Jim. We don't hate you. We just want to be where you are.
I just
Don't worry.
just turn the
Well,
fan
things
on and
come out
open
here
the
in the
door and
West
blow it a
just
little bit
started.
down this way.
57
66 in
this
Michigan.
morning.
Oh man, come on, Pat.
It's supposed to hit 92 tomorrow, so we'll be back with you.
That's
Yeah,
good weather.
I think
Yeah,
tomorrow
let's
we're
hope for
projected
that.
for 104 tomorrow.
Mm.
And we haven't had rain, and I can't remember when. Everything around me is dead dry. Nobody's
bird,
grass
John,
is
and fly
green.
up to North Carolina, and we'll go to Minnesota and visit her tomorrow.
I
It's
mean
gonna
to
be
tell you,
cool.
let's
Yeah,
do
why
that.
not? Heck yeah.
Let's do that. Wait a minute.
I'll be all over that like a pot of neck
All right,
bones. That
we're
would be
gonna
real nice.
we're gonna expand the room here again a little bit. Y'all remember to be polite and give everybody a chance to speak. But we're gonna bring Dave and Jorge up. Dave, how you doing?
Ladies and gentlemen, the opinions expressed on this program are not necessarily those
Good,
of John Bruce.
buddy.
That's
How you
right.
doing?
I'm doing fine, brother. How about you? Good day. What's the temperature up
Yeah.
where you're at?
There's a little bit. Same thing as Mitch, not Mitch.
Why'd I bring your ass up here? Just to make me feel bad again?
I don't
Shit.
know. No,
I swear we're burning up down here.
no, not at all.
Hmm. This has got to break, but the
Also, just snow over the winter.
only relief for us looks like mid-September is the first when we're supposed to get the first cold fronts that move down from up north.
I was going to
Supposed
say,
to.
go ahead and bring in Jorge. Let him tell us about
I
temperatures. He knows
got
enough.
him right there. He's
Well,
got a green
he
hand up
just
there. He can
hasn't
jump in here
accepted yet.
anytime he wants. We got a full room here, baby. Like something's going on, like we should be talking. Wow, Bill, I wish you
John,
could, brother. Huh?
I got a little bit of news today.
What?
I got some news today.
What news?
Mitch McConnell not looking good.
Not looking
Oh.
good.
Really not good.
What's not looking good?
Health wise?
He is. I guess during the meetings and stuff, even with the Senate Republican caucus and stuff like that,
Right.
there's two options on this. One is he just can't hear, but whenever he's at a meeting or one of those luncheons, he's looking forwards, really not paying attention to anybody. People are walking up to him. And the second theory is he's got cognitive.
Mm.
He is in cognitive decline. Is that what you're
saying?
telling us?
Pretty much.
I find that fascinating news. Yes.
Huh. Now, who are we talking about? That's the part I missed.
Mitch McConnell.
Oh, Mitch McConnell. Oh, yes. Now the whole thing makes sense to me. Put it in perspective.
We're propping up Dianne Feinstein.
That's
the same
true.
way. It's all weekend at Bernie's
That's true.
up there.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to take a whack at the other side, we have to look at ours.
Yeah.
And
It's
people
all
like
about
Mitch
having that
McConnell and
vote
Dianne
still
Feinstein, you know,
But McConnell's
All
more interesting because the governor says he's going to appoint a Democrat.
What?
The governor of
got-
Kentucky says he's going to appoint a Democrat.
Everybody.
okay, one at a time
Okay, you
because
keep
they're
talking over
Oh.
each other.
yeah. I
All
think
right, go ahead, Dave.
I got to. Honestly, I gotta bet. Who's gonna call first, Mr. McConnell, Donald Trump?
Dave, we're having trouble with your mic, buddy.
Mhm.
You're breaking
Yeah,
up real
you-
bad. I'm having a
Sorry.
hard time
Your
understanding
signal's
what you're
not-
trying to say.
Okay. All I'm saying is, who's gonna pass first, Mitch McConnell or Donald Trump from a heart attack?
Ah, well,
That's
Oh.
on.
if I was betting
I
anyway,
don't know.
I don't
No.
know.
Well, they were talking about that on 11 reasons why Donald Trump might not become president again, and three of them were because he died for various reasons.
Anyway, let's get
Yeah.
Jorge's voice in here.
I
Jorge,
do know he is slightly embalmed with all that fucking McDonald's. he
That's
eats
true,
and shit.
that's
He's
true.
preserved
I don't want to see
forever.
that happen to either one of them. I'd
Like
love to
those-
see them punished.
Preserved.
it's like the
Forever.
McDonald's French fries, buddy. It could lay there for 20 years. It's still
Exactly.
gonna look exactly like it did the day you bought it. There's something
Yeah.
wrong with that shit.
Where's the McDonald's? Where's the McDonald's conspiracy?
Yeah, there's one somewhere, I'm sure. Jorge, are you in the room here, buddy?
I am John.
How are you doing, my friend?
Well, I'm sitting here. I got three names on my mind right now,
Well,
and none of
pray
them have
tell.
to do with Georgia.
What?
Well,
What names?
there's first off, there's Steve Mnuchin.
Oh, Steve.
Now, Steve Mnuchin,
Money Man.
Steve Mnuchin was not there on January the 6th
No.
because he was flown in a government plane to Saudi Arabia.
Oh, pray
On
tell, what was he
January
doing
6th.
there?
Now,
Last minute deals?
well,
It's
Little
amazing. I
last-minute
was thrown in
vacation.
the
the
government
thing
plane to Saudi Arabia
is,
too.
Yeah.
okay, number one, here's the thing.
What?
He flew over there on a government plane. But the Biden administration took over that afternoon,
Right.
and he was no longer part of the administration. So how
True.
did he get home? Number two, and,
Yeah.
and of course he got $1.7 billion also. That's a little detail.
He
to
can
throw
afford
in
a
there.
plane ticket.
But he was
He could
there on
afford
Jan
one.
6th, and he got up 1.7 million. Okay, then you got, of course, Mark Meadows. Where is Mark Meadows?
Right
How
now.
bad has he rolled on Trump?
Oh, he's rolled on
bad.
Trump. That's why he's not
He's
indicted
rolled
in
pretty
the
bad.
first
He
indictment.
ain't in none of these indictments.
Oh, he's in the
None
one in
of 'em.
Georgia.
Oh, yes, he is. He's
Yeah.
in the one
Oh,
in
is he?
Georgia, and
Yes.
he is a contributing
Okay.
witness in the January 6th one,
Yeah.
too.
So
And probably
then
Mark
there's
didn't
the
hedge
third
his
one,
bet too
too.
good. You know, he rolled on
The
Donnie on
third
the
one
federal
is-
charges up there with Jack Smith, and he ends up as a co-conspirator down there in Georgia.
He was the
So-
first
And of course,
co-conspirator
yes, he
listed
was.
on
y'all
the,
all
the indictment.
remember Dr. Ronnie Jackson, right?
Oh,
From
yes,
the White
I
House.
do. White House
That-
physician
Okay.
there who became
and he got, okay, wait, now he's a U.S. representative
he's a
from
congressman now. Yes.
Texas. And
Texas.
last night he got wrestled to the ground by officers, and he was
Saw that.
berating them and threatening to turn them into the governor, and he was drunker than a skunk.
Are you
I saw-
shitting
How
me?
Trump?
I saw his
I
picture.
did not
you
see
bet
that.
ya, baby.
Oh, I would have had a
You
comment
missed
about
that
that.
one, didn't you?
I miss
Yeah,
all the
he
good
was trying to
shit.
be an EMT,
Trying
but
to
he
stay
couldn't
on
go
top of all this
EMT.
espionage up here by Donnie, and I'm missing out on some of the good shit.
Too many voices at one time, please.
Yes, that's me.
Anyway, Dr. Ronnie, yeah, you
I have
go.
a question.
Go ahead.
Did you
I
ask the question?
have a question.
Go ahead,
Has
Dave.
any of these people's passports? All right, sorry. Has any of these people's passports been denied? You don't ever hear about that.
Not
And that's the
that I know
question.
of.
Can they flee the country?
They could make a run for it, sure.
You're rich enough, you don't need
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
They can't hide though. We know who
Well,
they
You know what
Go.
is of interest to me, or just not big news. It's just one of those little tiny things, and you think to yourself, yeah. It appears like Fulton County, Georgia, when Donnie is arraigned down there, when he turns himself in, a mugshot will be included because they want to treat him just like any other defendant.
That's correct.
So
Oh, good. That means
And-
that's
it's just a little thing. I just want to see the mugshot because I want to see a real one, not a meme or a fake one with him holding up his little name or whatever they do. I don't know. I just want to see that picture because that's who he
Why don't
is.
They may have
Well,
to
jail for
surrender to
24
the
hours.
jail.
Yes, he's going to have to
The
surrender
Fulton County Jail.
because
Keep
with
him
this
there.
indictment
I
comes an
wanna
arrest
ask you a
warrant.
question.
Give
I
him a
want to see
tape.
the son of a bitch in a cell.
I do too, and you know
Not gonna happen.
it's probably not going to happen. But just how much is the judge, Judge Cannon, not Cannon, Cathill,
Don't hear something. That's
oh,
something.
the one in
Uh,
Washington,
Chutkin.
Chutkin. Thank you.
Yeah.
Is
Which
going to
court
put
are
up
you
with his
talking
ass.
about, John? You got to be specific.
I know it, baby. I know. There's getting to be a lot of them. We're going to have other judges'
I
names. We're
know.
going to have to. Judge Chutkin, who is handling the case of Jack Smith's case. Just how far is she going to let him get away with running his mouth? Because whatever he is going to say in Georgia about the Georgia case, like these cases are so closely tied.
Yes.
Intimidating one
He-
witness in one case is intimidating
he-
witnesses in two.
But he has. But hang on, you guys. Because he has not been
Sorry.
arrested and arraigned in that case yet. He has only been
Right.
indicted.
Yeah.
And
Right.
so he hasn't even presented to the court to go through the arraignment. So this fourth
Well, that's-
indictment, he can pretty much say anything he wants to at this point because he hasn't been arrested or arraigned. He has
Right.
not gone in front of a judge
He has
at
not
that
pleaded.
point
Okay.
for that
Okay.
case.
Well,
Hello.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah. Let me
What
see.
I'm
And
asking is it is he a flight risk? I mean, now you're looking at state prisons.
so far,
Really?
he has not been deemed a
Yeah.
flight risk by any of the
Yeah.
courts. Okay. Now, you have to take into consideration that he does own his own airplane. Okay. But so far, none of the indictments or the judges in those indictments or any of the other cases that are out there has deemed him a flight risk.
No.
He did say he wanted
Remember
to go to
when
Yeah.
I think
when
he
he
wants to go
was
to his golf club in Scotland, as a matter of fact.
he went to Scotland on the civil case with E. Jean Carroll, yes, and he made several comments over there, but he didn't have to show up into court at that particular time anyway.
Right.
But he was out of the country for that case. Yes.
All right, let's take a
Chuck
pause here
and-
and let's welcome James into the room. James, are you in there?
Yeah, I'm here.
How you doing,
I
brother?
just, I just put my hand up because I wanted to see how many people fit in this damn room.
Well, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Uh,
We got 9. I don't know. I've
uh,
never seen how many people can come into the room at one time, but we all want to
I
remind
wonder-
everybody, give each other time to talk.
Hold his beer.
Hold my
would
beer.
they
We're going for a record here.
would they pull my damn passport if I on my own plane? I mean,
Oh, hell
shit.
yeah.
I don't understand.
I think if these cases were brought up against anyone of normal stature in life, yeah, we'd be in jail with a
shit.
very high bond,
Hey, John.
one that you would not be able to post. Yes, DJ.
John, I would like to see Fulton County pull his passport, make him stay in jail 24 hours so he gets a taste of it, and confiscate his plane, his jet, his 737.
Yeah, well, there's a lot of things I'd like
I-
to see.
I just want to see. I just want to see that he goes to jail and he gets a body cavity search.
Yeah. Oh, Jen, you're so mean.
Ew, but ew.
Ew.
I'd be the one.
Cops
Ew.
are sitting back there. I ain't doing it. You do it.
Oh,
I ain't doing
Yeah,
it.
We're gonna have to draw straws on that one.
Yeah.
Where's that 40-foot pole?
Somebody get the fire hose. Let's wash this off first. Eh, shit.
Just,
You know, we all make these kind of jokes, but huh?
just here. Just curiosity. Chuck has set a trap for Trump, and he's already been past that. You know, he's already, witnessed intimidation and things like that already.
Right.
So how much is the grip going to get on him? You know, especially with Georgia now. Georgia can freaking
Dave, I'm still having a little bit of
I mean,
trouble with your
seriously.
mic.
Yeah, we're
No,
only getting
everyone
every
more-
third word or so, Dave.
Yeah, you're still kind of breaking up.
Your bandwidth is way low, and you're rubber banding. Maybe try a reboot online and on the computer.
Yeah, your mic is really kind of not
Is it-
coming in good.
Wait,
It looks like you're on your phone, Dave. Are you on your phone?
wait, is that better?
That's,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's better.
Is that better?
Way better.
It is for a minute. Yep.
Let's try
All
that
right.
setting.
I'm on Wi-Fi now.
Okay.
Okay.
You're
All
on your
right.
phone.
Well,
aren't
I
you?
reset.
Okay.
There you go.
Yes,
That'll
sir.
be better.
I was. Yeah, it's 4G and Wi-Fi. There's a difference. I'm trying to use the 4G, but there's times where it's good, times where it's bad. We call it the dead zone up here, so
Hey.
that's what it is. Anyhow,
Anyway.
what I was trying to explain, the difference, Trump's already, Chuckin's already set a trap for him up in D.C. Now you look at Fonnie Willis down in Georgia there, and he is already, he's already in contempt of court. So, and Georgia's a little bit
Yeah.
harder on that. So, what's
I'm
going to
waiting
happen?
to see what they're going to do because we all know he's not going to be able to shut his mouth. He is continue. He's going to be on the rally trail out there. He's going to be on the campaign trail out there at rallies and stuff. He's on his Truth Social. He's going to be running his mouth constantly. We all know it. The question is, what's going to happen? Because he's going to push it.
He's going to hang himself in his Monday press conference.
Well, he's going to try to intimidate witnesses. We've already seen that.
Well, it's going to
Already
happen.
did.
So at what point does
Honestly,
huh?
he's in contempt of court
Well, I haven't heard anybody
already.
charge him with contempt of court. Is he in contempt? He's in contempt of the nation,
Life.
The world.
the
In
world.
contempt of
Yes,
the world.
holds him in contempt.
Chuck
Uh,
can
See,
get all kinds
highly
of
connect.
criticism from people about not being harsher on him.
Well, they need to get serious with this shit, and I don't know how they're going to handle it because we all know he's going to run his mouth.
But
Speedy
we can't
trial.
make special rules. We got to follow the laws that everybody's
there you
supposed to
go.
follow.
He's
And-
been
and-
warned,
And
though.
and
He's
you
been
know,
warned.
if we're going to be serious about this, then nobody, including ex-presidents, are above the fucking law.
That's what we're
Right.
told all our life,
Exactly.
isn't it?
And that's what I've been told.
All my life, nobody is above the law. I've heard presidents say that.
And I think that they have gone out of the way to give him the unbelievable reasonable doubt, you know,
To
they
accommodate
have
him.
I don't-
overextended courtesy to this man. It's
Too
time to
much.
get serious
Yeah.
about
Yeah,
reprimanding
he's been
his ass
extended
for
every
all these
courtesy.
judges that have put,
Yeah.
you know, stipulations on his ass. Don't do this, don't do that. Okay, if he does it, what are you gonna do? We want to see that.
Yeah, we want to see that.
We want to
part.
see how this works for
hammer.
him like it would work for you or me.
I'm telling you, I don't
Because you
think.
know he's gonna do it.
Yes,
He
he's
does it in
predisposed to
defense.
doing it. He can't stop himself. That's
He
the
does
way he
it in
does everything.
defiance.
I
No,
think
he
we
could
put.
stop himself. He just doesn't want to.
No, he doesn't want to. He does this
That's
shit on
part of the
purpose,
plan.
just to see if he could fucking get away with it because he thinks he's gotten away with it all his fucking life.
He thinks
doesn't
what
think
he
anybody
thinks is
can
that he
stand
can
up.
still talk to his core base, those people that showed up on January 6th intentionally, not just the
His
guy
army.
carrying the sign down there that showed up for the speech. I'm talking
Mhm.
about the guys that planned that shit. Those are the ones he's still talking to. Those are the ones we still have to worry about. Because oh Lord, I've seen somebody's out there making threats again to the whole country again. Let me find out where that. No, I don't want that. Damn it! I can't find my shit. I've lost my shit again. Of
I
course, that's a
expected
standard
Uh-oh,
theme around
squirrel.
here. John lost his shit. Wow, that's not new.
Wow.
Oh Lord, Matt Gatz is
Well,
back in the news.
Hey, John.
Yes, sir.
John, whenever you have a brain fart like that, instead of saying squirrel, we're just gonna say Mitch.
Mitch.
Oh damn!
Oh Lord.
Well, let's specify McConnell when you say that, not our mid.
Somebody, I saw a headline that said something about somebody was.
That's the best one yet.
Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I'm
I have
surprised
to give
there
him
hasn't been demonstrations already some places.
And you're right, Bill Joins. Trump has the right to remain silent, but not the
Not
ability.
the ability. Yes, me and Bill.
Right.
Oh, that reminds me. I talked to Bill, the message back and forth a little bit with Bill. I want to let everybody know I had a few messages back and forth with Aussie Dave. It was great to hear from him.
Oh, good.
I'm looking forward to him coming back. He's recuperating right now, and you know, I sent him all the love this Blue Dot family could send, baby. And yeah, so I was tickled to death to hear from him. So we miss you, Dave. I told him, I said, we're kind of looking from that outside perspective of what's going on with the shit show here in America lately. That's what I thought.
But that's okay. He needs to
He
take
needs
his
to
time
rest,
about
yes.
doing what
Yep.
he needs to do.
He
And
needs
so,
to go
you know,
light
you-
on the news.
Yep. And you know, this man's enough to make anybody fucking sick. We're all sick of
We're all
him.
sick of him. I'm getting, yeah, my doctor. Maybe if you thought about taking a break from your show, John.
Yeah, 'cause
No,
he stretches
I
it out,
am not,
you know.
and I'm not. Are you shitting me, doc? That's what I told him. Are you shitting me? And that's the word I use. 2 other doctors in the room. I said, are you shitting me? It's just now starting to get really exciting.
Right?
So yeah. I
Been
told him
waiting
about
some
my
years.
incident the other night. And
Yeah, right.
yeah, it's I talked to somebody today. Somebody who, again, I can never mention this person's name because of their profession and where they live and who they are. I was honored more than 6 years ago when he first contacted me, and there was many things that happened right after that. And him and I were speaking this morning, and that's what, because he's a physician. And yeah. Squirrel! I was going somewhere with that.
Okay,
Forgot what the hell I was saying.
We don't know where you was
Hey,
going.
Yeah, I don't know. I just had a great conversation with a lot of blue dots, and some are way in the shadows, and they mean so much to me, and you can't talk about them, and that's the way it is. Isn't that clandestine? Doesn't that sound ooh? But they are. There's some great
But
people.
that's okay.
Hey, John.
We have
We have what?
I
Bernadette?
went camping with the lovely Nan this weekend. And I was in the middle of the sentence. I forgot what I was going to say, and I said squirrel.
Squirrel.
And she looked at me like I was crazy. And then I had to explain the whole thing
Squirrel.
about squirrel.
Where's my squirrel? I gotta find my squirrel. Because I miss
It was
it's
funny.
here somewhere.
I had to explain to her about squirrel.
Now she knows.
She's
God, I've got
her
so
love,
much
by
stuff
the way.
around me, it's pitiful. This Blue Dot family has been very kind to me over the years, and I am surrounded by memorabilia from the last 6.5 years of this Blue Dot family. And I am just amazed sometimes when I look around. But anyway.
Hey, John.
What?
Ned's flashing his hand down there. He wants to come up here.
Oh, we're saving the world, John.
That's what we're doing. That's our job, to save the world. If not us, who?
Yeah.
Who will step up and do that job
That's
if
it.
not us? As a matter of
If
fact,
you
who's
need-
going to save America if it's not for us?
If you need to boot someone to bring another guy up, let me know. I'll jump out.
No, we're fine. Ed, did you make it in? It is Ed, isn't it?
Yes.
Ed?
I was doing my Mitch McConnell impersonation.
Oh, giving that dramatic pause, are you?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you fine, Ed. How are you doing?
That was wrong.
I'm fine.
2, 4, 6,
Hey,
8,
John,
10. We got
you
10
heard
people in
there's
this
been-
room. What's that, Ed?
There was a pro-Trumper, pro-MAGA, did a new song for YouTube called Your America, and I was reading the lyrics from it last night, and how it contained a lot of God knows what it had, a lot of butthurt on that lyrics. Have you ever heard this guy called Tom McDonald? He has a video on YouTube called Your America.
No, but I think I heard or I saw a headline that said something about a song with Your America.
Didn't he have a farm or something?
Old McDonald.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
But it had a lot of pro-Trump propaganda in the lyrics and everything.
Oh, Lord.
It's not the Doobie Brothers guy, is it? I hope not.
No, Tom McDonald. Some two white rapper wannabes that want to.
Rock.
No, not Kid Rock.
I did see Ramaswamy out there rapping stumping out there on the trail. Did y'all see that?
No, I don't pay attention
Really?
to him.
Y'all didn't see Ramaswamy out there rapping a song, an Eminem
No.
song? Yeah, getting
That's
after it
making
too.
me really mad.
Hey, speaking of squirrels, Diana Mallory just came in the room with a $5 donation, and Diana Mallory, bequeather of the gong and secret squirrels, came in with a $5 donation, said, lock him up already. A normal citizen would have been locked up within weeks, not years, if they committed just one of his crimes. Ain't that the truth? One of them. Tampering with witnesses, you're in jail. Falsifying documents, forgery, all that stuff, yeah, you're in jail, baby.
But yet he's such a victim. Oh
Such a
my
victim.
goodness.
Poor me. I'm being persecuted. Not enough. Not enough.
These
You know.
people don't realize that if you can stand up in front of a crowd or on social media and say, I'm being censored, you're not.
There you go. There you go. I'm getting about tired of this witch hunt.
Well,
Witch hunt. And perfect calls.
Look.
Hey, John, I heard
Look
one
at
today.
well,
Hold on, Dave. Go ahead, DJ.
I heard one
Uh,
today that if this was a witch hunt, he would have
Lavana
been burned
is
already.
being
Wait.
disgraced.
Hold on, Dave. Hold on, Dave.
Sorry.
That's all right. DJ, go ahead.
Well, the way I heard a joke today that if
Oh.
this was a witch hunt, he would have been burned at the stake already.
Long time ago. If it was a witch hunt, we would have found the witch long time ago. 2016. Hell,
Exactly.
before that. Long before that. Long before The Apprentice or anything of that shit. He has been who he is all his life. He just brought it onto the world after he got his big TV show there, The Apprentice. And then brought his bullshit into everybody started loving him. Oh, look at this guy. He's wonderful. He's smart. No, he's not. He's got a TV
really
script in front of him. You think he knows which one of the people he's fixing to... No. No, that shit, it was all bullshit. Because that's what Donnie
Again,
sells.
John,
Bullshit.
he's not God.
No. Not
He is
God.
not God.
But he has convinced a certain portion of this society that he is. And
Thanks
that's
to
what
Michael
scares
Flynn.
me about some of them. Because you can tell it's not about patriotism or this country. It's about him. They worship his ass.
Hey, he's the embodiment of every deadly sin that exists.
Everything.
I mean,
Blasphemy.
I
Real
mean-
life Antichrist,
Yeah.
James. He's the real life Antichrist.
I still have that picture in my mind of all those evangelical preachers laying hands on him and praying, and he's standing in the middle of it smiling.
Oh yeah.
He thinks he's Jesus. They
no,
worship
I
him.
looked at him. He looked evil in that picture when I saw
Oh.
it.
Well,
One,
man.
one
He looks
person on the
evil.
internet today
Well,
said that they
speaking
don't
of
pray
evil-
for him, they pray to him.
the most evil picture I've seen of him was when he was over there with all those Arabs, and they had their hands on that damn.
Oh, the
orb.
globe,
Orb
the
thing.
Yeah,
glowing orb.
that looked evil as shit.
I'm telling you,
No kidding.
he would sell this
reckon?
country out for dollar amounts, baby. That's what his price is. That's where Donnie's heart lies, in money. And we
John,
saw
yeah,
that
I
when
mean-
Ivanka and Jarrett left. $2 billion Saudis invested in their investment
Why-
fund.
Yet still, they get on.
Yeah.
and they're
Who's
still
that
getting
Clinton
on
was
from
there
the Biden.
That's
on
an investment,
January
all right.
6th.
Exactly.
Why are they not investigating that?
They're
You know,
looking
that's a
at
damn good
Jared now.
question, James, because I guess we're too busy getting to the bottom of that
Jamie
Hunter
Raskin.
Biden shit.
I know,
You
right?
think the
Jamie
judiciary
Raskin
is gonna
is
pick up
fixing
that?
to turn loose on this shit.
Yeah, on
They
Jared.
made over
Jamie
640
Raskin's
million
on it.
just from us. That's what we paid them. That's what the
Yeah.
Trump.
Jamie Raskin.
The whole
is fixing
mantra
to pull the
is money.
plug on this.
It's all about money.
One at a time, you guys, okay? Because it's really hard to understand what anybody's saying when you overtalk each other, please.
I'm sorry.
Sorry.
All right.
That's the table.
It's,
Understand, but
remember
that's
there's
why we have ladies
delay.
in the house to keep it, going smoothly.
and I appreciate that so much because we do. We have a tendency to
You're
try to talk to all at once because we're passionate. That's what the problem is. We're
Yes.
passionate
We
about
just want to vent out our opinions and everything.
There you
John,
go. Yes, sir.
John, I wanted to say that we also need to help out the people of Hawaii after that ravaging
man.
fire.
Oh,
But
that-
you know what gets me? Because I'm surprised I don't follow Marjorie Taylor Greene's tweets, but I bet you she wrote something that is ugly, saying that it was Jewish space lasers.
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. You know,
And that's
Already
downright.
been there.
Ed,
the stories in Hawaii are just
please,
heartbreaking.
you have got to not let the ignorance of these people get you upset like that. They do that shit on purpose. When she opens up
attention.
her mouth, her ignorance falls out, honey.
Oh,
Don't let that upset you. She can't help herself. Okay? Stupid
Yeah.
is as stupid does, and she does it
should
every
be-
time she
should be.
opens her mouth.
There should be a statue of her, just a monument to ignorance.
A sport foot.
That's what
That's all
that
you
is.
need.
If
Sport
you
foot.
had
But no,
if
the
you had-
devastation coming out of Hawaii is heartbreaking.
So true.
Day after day, the numbers are going up
Oh,
on how many. It's already up to
yes.
99, I think. And
It would have been worse.
oh, the story I
Could be
read today
worse.
about the man who was found. He's over his beloved dog, his golden retriever. They're both found together, and he's on top of the dog. And it's just heartbreaking.
I
These
have a
people were
question.
trapped. They had nowhere to go. You know, and it's heartbreaking to see
It,
the stories coming out of there. And they said that the
it
death toll
happened
is going
so
to.
fast.
Yes.
It was so fast, and there was no warning.
Yeah, there were no sirens. I understand it
There,
went off.
I heard a firefighter, husband and wife crew, team that work for the fire department. They said that they lost water pressure,
Yes.
that the sirens, the emergency sirens did not activate, um,
They
and
lost.
that in the cleanup response and going through Lahaina, um, it's not just the ash of the homes that they're walking through, it's
It's
human
people.
remains
There's human
also.
remains that may
Yep.
still be in there.
Yes.
Their
And
water their water pressure dropped because the electricity began to fail and their pumping.
yeah,
All
was-
the infrastructure
reduced.
failed.
All of everything failed. It
Power
was,
fell,
went
it
down,
was-
and
it
that
was
was it.
burned.
Yeah.
yeah.
and on top of having hurricane force winds blowing the ash from the embers from house to house to house.
Well,
But I don't want
think
y'all
that
to fear
I've
because
part of the
been-
All
problem.
was the
I've been
infrastructure.
in that town, and it's a gorgeous little family community town, okay? And it's devastated. It's gone. And it's going to take years and years to regrow this place again.
You're looking at a decade.
I just
Yeah.
don't want y'all to worry.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
are
you might
investment
be
firms
surprised.
stepping in as we
It's-
speak,
it's
offering
horrible.
really bottom dollar for the properties. That's already started.
Yeah,
that-
that bullshit's already
yeah.
You know how
started.
valuable
People
that
trying to
real
move in and
estate
take
is?
advantage of
The
a tragedy.
vultures are
You're talking
flying
gain
in.
property.
babies, you know?
Valuable.
The state
Yeah.
has taken steps to stop sales of land
Yeah.
during the crisis.
Good.
That's good because they're
Protect
trying to
them.
take advantage of people in a desperate situation.
I mean, even if it's someone's property who passed away, it's not just up for sale.
Yeah, you know they have to get a handle on that, but the heartbreak and the devastation that caused is just, you know, it's the most massive death toll from a wildfire in American history. I understand now, and they expect
Yes.
the death toll to go much higher. So, yeah, baby, whatever help you can send that way, yeah, do it. If you have an opportunity to donate to one of the charities that are helping there,
You are.
try to do that. Hey, Andy, what'd you say?
I think that was Jorge.
Oh, was it Jorge? I'm sorry.
He was
I was gonna say
mumbling.
I didn't say a
Oh, I'm
word.
sorry. I
Didn't
was
say a
looking.
word. I didn't do
I was
it.
looking at this Tom McDonald Euro America thing. I looked it up. You know what? This dude, he's got like tattoos on his face.
I
And
know.
that's
What is
fine
that
if
point?
you want. If you want to have tattoos on your face, that's okay.
Well, it's up to
But
you.
don't expect me to like deal with you like I would with people who don't have tattoos on their face. Okay?
I will be observing your tattoos while you're
Sorry.
speaking to me.
We'll be
And thoughts
staring.
will be
Sorry,
running through my head,
I
but
have long hair. I live in Texas
I
and
got
I've
an
had
ugly
long
face.
hair forever, and people look at me like I was a freak. But I didn't put tattoos on my face. I can wash my face, and all the shit comes off.
I've got a tattoo of Trump on my ass.
And I don't. And you want to tell me about my America, and you got dreadlocks and tattoos on your face.
So
Well,
true.
you didn't really grow up.
the fact
Obviously,
is,
you
though,
didn't come
Jorge,
from my part
it's
of
just
America.
as much their America as it is ours.
Can I ask a
That's
question?
fine.
But
Can
Yes.
I ask a question? Is it his
Yes.
appearance? Okay, so his appearance stopped you from listening to what he's saying.
No, I listened to what he was
Okay.
saying. Not only is
Okay.
he ugly, he's full of shit, too.
oh well, there you go.
I haven't
So
listened-
so
you
long
know,
as
I'm
you
just-
can recognize
I'm just
shit
asking.
even when it's not tattooed. Yeah, that's
Okay.
that's the key there. Yeah.
That's
No,
different.
but here's this individual gonna tell me about my America. You know, my America's right here. If you're looking at your computer screen and looking at who's in the room, this is my America.
This is all of us, baby.
All right.
And-
And
and
if
the-
they don't like it, fuck him.
Well, yeah. Well, we always have to remember that what this has done to us has made the divide in America so prevalent.
But he's cashing in on it. John.
Oh, he is. That's all Donnie's ever been about is cashing in and making money,
Who,
baby.
who isn't
This is a
cashing in on
lucrative
it?
thing for him.
He's part of the grift. He's
It's
just a
all about the
this
grift for
guy,
Donnie. Unfortunately, nowadays he's having to spend all
Tom
that on
McDonald.
lawyers.
He's
He's part of the
he's
grift
made a lot.
now.
Anyway,
He's
let me
made a
I'm not
lot
aware
of
of
difference
who Tom
in
McDonald is.
blue bloods.
let me send out a quick thank you to Michael Johnson. Hey, KY. And he came in with $5 and said, "Sorry I missed our show. I'm listening to Elvis on XM radio. He helped me through my mom and daddy's divorce. Love my blue dots and fuck Trump." Buddy, that's always rough when you have family issues
Thank you
like
very
that.
much. Thank you,
Elvis
thank
is
you.
a great example to somebody to get lost in, baby. I would. What was that, Andy?
He was doing an Elvis thing.
Was he?
Yes.
I just said thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Elvis has left the planet.
He has. And as a matter of fact, Marcia and I earlier, why did Elvis come into the radio? He entered the conversation somehow today. There was something about Elvis that came across, and anyway, we was trying to remember where we were when we found it. We were on the road during duty changes when I was in the Navy, and when it came on the radio, when he died. So yeah, that was a big event in a lot of people's lives when Elvis died.
So, one thing that I want to do is remind us Blue Dots that, the wonderful thing about TV, about radio, about the internet, or anything else, that you come across something that you don't like, and you don't want to
Turn it
see, you don't want to listen to, yeah, you have the opportunity to change the channel,
Change the channel.
change station,
Exactly.
change,
Play a
just
different
change it.
game.
You don't have to listen to that shit. You don't have to let your blood pressure go up and rage against the machine. I mean, you can if that's what you feel like doing. Yeah, I ignore a whole 99% of the shit that's on the internet. Okay,
You
because
have to.
if you let it in, it just makes you just as toxic as they are putting that shit out there. So I everybody in America has a right to say whatever the fuck they want to say. Okay? You also have the right to listen or not.
Hey,
You don't have to buy into their shit.
we have a warning for
You don't have to buy into my shit. Okay?
Here,
That's
we'll
the
let
way
Mi-
it is.
we'll let Misha Chick
And I wouldn't
explain
buy
it.
Trump's house for a nickel. Okay?
See, that's the downfall of America. We put smartphones in the hands of dumb motherfuckers and give everybody a
There's some
megaphone.
people
We
out
give
there a
everybody
smartphone
megaphone.
doesn't help their smarts at all. It just expands
No.
their ignorance.
Quality.
Smartphones
Like
don't
anything
make
else,
people
it's a
look
tool.
smart.
Quality.
It might be a hatchet to some people. Other people, you tie it on the end of the pole and throw it out there for bait. It
Well,
depends on
just
which-
like in the Blue Dot Live show, the views and opinions expressed in the world are
Yeah.
those of the speakers and not necessarily reflect those of anybody else.
Thank you. Here, you know something? I have that on the button. Y'all be careful now. Y'all should be silent for just a
Except
minute.
for me,
Let
most of those opinions are mine too.
Andy, listen to this.
Views and opinions expressed on the Blue Dot Live show are strictly those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect those of the Blue Dot family in its entirety. We are not
Damn
experts on the
skeepy.
topics we discuss, nor are we journalists. We are simply concerned citizens trying to find sanity in an increasingly insane world. We urge you to listen, read, and view as many different sources as you can to keep up with the shit show of American politics. Form your own opinions. Take what you like and leave the rest. Just remember to vote like your life depends on it, because it does.
There's a warning. Because it does.
Brilliant. Absolutely
Isn't
brilliant.
that's Misha Chick? Andy, did you know that there were
Watch
side
out for
effects?
Jorge and Andy.
Have you heard the side effects of this show?
Fantastic.
Here's the side effects.
Viewing Blue Dot Live may become addictive. Watching Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays at 6 p.m. Central Time every week, month after month, year after year may cause questioning the system, elevated heart rate, pondering humanity, separation from toxic family members, reassessing long-time friendships and whether or not the neighbors really are that friendly. Side effects can include, but are not limited to, learning truths about things you thought you already knew, wanting to wear all manner of
Our
t-shirts to
palpitations.
express yourself, throwing caution to the wind and confronting Karens and all manner of assholiness when you see it,
That's right.
developing more empathy and
I need to
wokeness than
hire
any
her.
one heart can contain,
Assholiness.
meeting other blue dots from all
Yeah,
over the
odd.
globe, liking, following, subscribing, and sharing this shit whenever you can, frequent outbursts of fuck Trump or anyone else who pissed you off today. If you can't stop thinking,
God.
saying, or screaming, fuck Trump, taking a day off from the world may be advised. We'll be here, still going at it when you're ready to resume. Fuck Trump.
There you
I
go,
need
baby.
to hire her something.
Ain't that
Tara.
great? I
Oh
just
my
love it.
God.
I love
Where's
both.
the
I
applause?
do.
The applause. The applause.
The applause. Yes, 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 yes. There you go. Hey, hold that down. Y'all, what? God damn, those people are freaking loud. Y'all calm down.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I
stand
think
back,
that deserves a
people.
bong hit. I mean, a gong
Oh.
hit. Yeah, that's it. Well, probably deserves a bong hit too. But
I do have buttons, Andy, and I'm not afraid to use them. I have a
you
bus
do what
button
you got to do, brother.
in case we want to throw anybody under the bus. Just put them right there, and oh shit, they get run over by the bus. Just
I
a
might
moment.
have to update those side effects to include too many indictments.
Too many indictments.
Hey,
Well, that is absolutely brilliant concoction, and
Ain't it?
I'm very pleased to hear it. And you need to
91
come to work with me.
indictments.
that sexy voice with the word fuck
Mission
Trump
check
coming out of him. I mean,
your-
it's just too much.
No kidding, she's a hell of a lot
We
better than
have
I
some
am.
talent
Sounds
in
a
this
whole
Blue
lot
Dot
better.
family. Don't think we don't.
Oh,
Serious
yes,
talent,
indeed we
baby.
do. Maybe if she can't work for me, we can contact the incomparable Bill Joins, and he can put her.
There's
to
a
work.
man
Yeah,
with
we
a
can do it
voice.
that way.
And we thank goodness he uses his voice.
He does.
Bill
He does
stays
it
on
well.
top of this. Yeah, I got a message from him last night, man. Right when the indictments were coming. We both knew we was both up watching this shit. People like me and Bill, we're not going to bed until we see it. You know, I want to see it happen. So, okay, all right, it happened. All right, let's go to bed.
I watched it at 2:00 this morning on a rerun on
Did you?
NBC News Now or whatever that shit is, a stream over there. But I saw it over there.
Mama's over there watching TV, but Mama got one of them things that's like a headband that's got Bluetooth speakers inside of it. So she
heck
can,
yeah.
So I see the TV's on, but I don't hear anything because after she goes watching movies late at night. I try to sleep.
That's
but
awesome. You guys embrace technology so much.
Oh, we do. Shit, I got kids. That's why. If
I
it
was
wasn't
gonna
for
say, I
Travis
wouldn't
and
know a damn
Tyler
thing about it.
Dunn,
My
I would
children
not
hadn't
have a
taught me.
show. No, we wouldn't have any technology around here. Are you shitting me? Travis's whole house down there, everything is run by voice command. He's got that hooked up to his computer and everything. That you want to turn the lights off, you want to turn the lights from white to blue to whatever color, green. He can do that.
We got that here too, John.
Yeah, well, I haven't progressed that
You
much.
know what I have over here, guys? You know what I have here?
What,
this is
clap
all
on
I
and
know how to
clap
do.
off? That's
Alexa, fart.
and I bet she did, didn't she?
That's all I know how to do.
That's
Yeah, I've noticed.
You know what we got up here?
what?
A light switch.
The lights, yeah. That's what I got. No, there's no clap on, clap off, or nothing like that. No, Alexa this or Alexa that. It's get up and turn on the light.
You won't stop. Alexa,
I do
shut
have
up.
remote on my TV though.
Jesus Christ.
We're not
All
animals.
I need is Rosie the robot and a flying car, and I'll have the Jetsons.
Hey, that's my gripe in life. I've said it since the first time I ever started speaking publicly. I'm pissed off because I don't have my George Jetson car.
It's getting
Rosie's
close,
kinda
John.
hot, too.
I know they're being developed. They're going to come after me. I'm dead.
No.
I'm going to be dead and gone, and all of a sudden, this week only $4,000 for the new George Jetson special. You know, and I'm going to be sitting up there, down there, wherever the hell I'm at, going, this ain't fair.
I have yet to be able to go to my kitchen and push a button and have dinner.
No shit.
It just doesn't work that way here.
Just push the button, and there's the hamburger, fries, and milkshake right there.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I've got Roberta, and she vacuums my house. Roberta, and she's cool.
I've got Marcia, and if I'm real nice to her, she'll cook me a
robot,
meal.
she vacuums
I've
the
got
house.
it too, but she gives me hell about it.
I'm lucky to have that model.
No.
John,
Yes, sir.
do you remember Henny Youngman, the comedian from years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Henny,
yeah.
yes, Henny Youngman.
Yeah, he said
wife.
The
my
one
wife.
down there.
Yeah, he said my wife asked me to take her somewhere next year on vacation where she's never been, so I took her to the kitchen.
Yeah.
Uh,
Uh,
Oh,
yeah.
mine knows her way
that's
around the
about.
kitchen.
The
She just
king of the
doesn't like to
one-liners.
go in
I,
there anymore. But
can you say
Oh, he was
sexist?
the king of the one-liners.
oh, I'm telling you, it's laughter that has
Oh,
gotten us
I'm
through
out of
the
Sounds
here.
like a
ages, no matter
Rodney
That's not.
Dangerfield one.
you know. And we try to
Like,
bring some of that into this Blue Dot family. Laughter is what gets us through a lot of tragedies, a lot of
I do.
heartaches. It's what drives the soul a lot of times. So anytime we
John,
get
I
a good
do
laugh.
remember one comedian. Oh, I'm sorry.
What's that, Ed?
I remember one comedian, Foster Brooks, who once said, one time we made love, he said, I said to her, am I the first? And she says, why does everyone ask me that
That
question?
same question over and over. Am I the first? Well, yes, you are.
Like,
When he was saying it drunk.
I'm telling you,
Jesus.
it is. It's the laughter
Hey,
that
you
feeds
want
the
to know
soul.
why a wedding?
Huh?
You want to know why a wedding dress is white?
Why is that?
You want to know why a wedding dress is white?
Well, pray tell why.
So it matches the refrigerator and the stove.
Oh boy, let's move right into misogynism now. All right.
Time for the blue room.
Yeah,
Okay,
we're
a
yeah.
little
This is the
taste
kind of
of
stuff
the
we're
blue
going to
room
take
for
right
this.
over to the blue room. So yeah, if you have not experienced that, you should get on Discord. You download a free app. You look for a Blue Dot in Texas. You come into the blue room, and if you really get gutsy, come into the live room, baby, because we'd love to have you. I want to thank everybody for coming in tonight and joining the conversation. What happened to Andy? Poof, he's gone.
he
Yeah.
fell out.
He fell.
Vaporized.
Felt vaporized. I want to thank everybody for coming in, including Andy Paguda, the filthy mouth liberal. If you get an opportunity, go on Facebook, look him up. He's a grand guy, and love to listen to him. And anyway, let's
My
go down.
partner in crime.
And yeah, Jorge's partner in crime. Watch it when those two get together, because there's plans being made. Jorge, thank you for
Oh,
coming in,
Lord.
brother. I
Yes,
appreciate
sir,
it.
brother. We love y'all.
Love you back. Tell Nan I
We'll
I
see you in
said
the
my
blue room.
best. We are gonna head there in just a minute.
We went camping this weekend. We were
Good.
talking about you.
brother. I thought my ears was burning. Anyway, Jorge, take
Have
care
a
of
good
yourself,
evening.
brother. You too, brother. And let me see,
Love you,
Dave. Love you back, bub. Dave, thank you for coming in, brother. We appreciate
sir.
it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for the laughs. I really needed it.
Yeah,
and
we
I've
try
actually
to
had
lift the
a
spirits
great
around
time
here.
with this family
We
since
try
I
to
joined.
spread the news
Man.
and lift the heart. That's what we try to do. Man, I don't know how good we are, but we're
You're
trying,
my
brother.
hero, Sir Captain.
I appreciate it, brother. Have a great night, and thank you for coming in. And let me see, DJ.
You too, sir.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, brother,
Yes,
for coming
John.
in.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Enjoy it.
Good
What's
fun.
this sir shit? Y'all could knock that shit off. I'm freaking old. I don't like that. It make me feel like I'm older. DJ,
Makes
you're
me
older
feel
than me,
young.
damn it.
I know, but it makes you feel young.
Stop that. Anyway. DJ, take care of yourself up there, brother. We enjoy you having
My
your
bad.
company in here.
You too, John. Be
All right.
careful. There.
And let me see. James,
Hey,
get rid of all the guys first, buddy. Are you kidding? I want to be in here with the ladies. Are you shitting me? Hell yeah. Shivery here.
I'm going out with the chicks.
That's
Okay.
right, brother. Anyway, James, I appreciate it, and thank you for reaching out to me the other night. I appreciated that.
Yeah, I was really worried about you because you just like abruptly just left.
Yeah, that was good. Because the room started moving in different directions all of a sudden, and I had to get off. But I appreciate you checking in on me. I appreciate that. Anyway, James, thanks.
I thank you, but I'm trying to get my uncle to come in. If you get an invite from Tony Price,
Tony
that's
Pride?
that's my Tony Price. That's my uncle.
Oh, Price. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
Tony Price.
I mean,
If I see it.
I'm trying to.
Well,
get
you
him
know
on
there ain't no
Discord.
invitation needed here. You know,
Yeah.
he can waltz in here anytime he wants into the hook him up with Discord.
Well, he comes on Facebook every now and then, and I'm trying to get him on Discord. If
Well,
he's
Tony,
a little bit-
right? Tony.
he's a little bit challenged on the damn Discord stuff, but
Hey, join the
we're
crowd,
gonna
brother.
try to get him in here.
Try to get him in here. We'd love to have him in here.
Hell
Friend,
yeah.
it comes by your recommendation. He's got to be a nice guy, right?
Oh man, he's a damn liberal like you wouldn't believe.
Oh man, we'll love him. Tell him to get his ass in here. Oh yeah, we need more liberals in here. That's what we need.
He's a Southern Democrat.
Outstanding, brother. Outstanding. Well, tell him come on in, Tony. If you're listening, join the conversation, brother. We'd love to have you. Anyway, James, take care of yourself.
Good night, love you, brother.
I love you back, brother. And now moving into the ladies' Jen.
What? What did I do?
You came in, and I thank you for that.
Oh, I haven't come in a while.
I know, we missed you. I saw that name. Did you hear me before the show? I was just wondering because I know I had the music playing, so I guess my mic was open.
No, I didn't hear you.
Oh, when I looked down there and I seen you in the room, I just assumed you could hear me because the mic was open, and I just said, "Oh, look at there, it's Jen Morgan." I was so happy to see you in there, baby. It's been a while. We miss people when they're gone.
I like to go slumming once in a while, you know.
Well, we glad you slummed in right here, baby. This is a good destination then.
I've been just real busy on doing YouTube shows and things like that, and I just get tired of talking.
Oh, darling, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you have a habit of trying to keep your mouth running, sometimes you have to dig, but it's there, baby, and y'all bring it out at me, so I appreciate that tremendously. But
Jen, it's just so hard fighting the ignorance of our people today.
Sometimes you really have to question it. You know,
they think they know everything, and they're not even willing to take even a look. You hand them the right information.
My mind is made up. Don't confuse me with the facts. That's what I see a lot out there. They don't want the facts. Their mind is already made up. They already know what happened.
It sure is.
But we fight the battles, baby. That's what we do. So Jen, don't be a stranger. Come back and visit.
I'll try not to be as strange.
Yeah. Or be as strange as you want. Anyway, that's another conversation. Anyway, Jen, thank you, baby, for being here.
I'm glad to be here very much. I'll get in that blue room and harass some people.
There you go. That's an idea.
All right.
That's where we're going.
We need.
Anyway, let me see. Miss your chick.
Yes, Jim.
Thank you, darling. Thank you so much for everything you do.
You're welcome, John. I have a couple shout-outs.
Please.
Joe Longo from Virginia. Alice McHugh from Alabama.
Outstanding.
Justin Crowfox Hayner from New York. George Martell from, I think, Colorado.
We think.
Pablo Narvaez from New York. Charles Schultz from, Corpus Christi.
Really? A local?
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. What was that name again?
From Charles Schultz.
Charles Schultz.
Comic guy. Yeah.
Outstanding. We have a local.
Charles.
Thank you, Charles.
Ben Prees from originally Texas, but I think he lives in Mexico with his lovely dog Charlie.
Outstanding.
The best time of their life. And
outstanding.
I want to say a couple of the other types that share.
Yes.
Political types and stuff. There's one called Our Lady of the Perpetual Flying Monkeys.
Our Lady of the Perpetual Flying Monkeys.
Yes.
Now, there's an organization I could get behind. Go ahead.
Right, and I think it's a he, says, John Brivido has his head screwed on rightly and is welcome at my home in Thailand any damn day of the week.
I would love it. I was stationed in Thailand for a while. The place is a marvelous place. That is so nice to hear. I just had a conversation on back and forth on Messenger with an expatriate who's living in the Philippines, and I'm telling you, this family goes around the world, and that's neat though. In Thailand, I was stationed in Utapao, so. Yeah.
Is the food as hot as it is?
Food is great, brother. Yeah, it'll light a lip on fire.
That's why I like Thai food here.
It's pretty spicy. Of course, I love spice in life. What's life without a little spice?
You're talking Blue Room again.
There you go. We better go. Anyway, Miss Chick, again, thank you, darling. I appreciate it tremendously.
You're welcome, and Bernadette will remind you what to do.
What am I supposed to do, Bernadette?
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah. It's right there at the bottom of the page. You can't miss it.
Absolutely.
Hit that button down there because we know. We
Don't
can
forget to
see.
hit that
If you
notification
don't hit
bell,
the
and
button,
you'll know the
we're
next
going to
time
know.
we get on and do this again.
That's right. And we will. Bernadette, thank you so much, baby. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
And
I'm still reading the indictment, so
I
it's
have
gonna
to go
take
back.
a few days for it to sink in.
I didn't go
It's a
through
lot.
all the acts. I think I got up to Act 46, and there's
You got a long way to
161
go.
of them.
I
And all of a sudden I'm thinking, man, I want to get the indictment or count 2, So, but I've gone back, and it's not difficult to do. There's 161 of them, but again, a lot of the verbiage in them you can just more or less scan over because it's the same verbiage you just read in another one.
It's 98 pages long.
98
It's
pages,
a lot
so
longer
it's,
than the rest of the indictments
yeah,
that are out
it's
there.
pretty, yeah. I ran out of ink.
It's a good read.
Yeah, I got it on my iPad, but you know me, I like paper. I like to make my
But you need
notes.
one of those FBI boards with the strings and the pictures.
Yeah,
and
there you go,
just
with the
figure
glossy
out
photograph with
what
the
to
paragraph
do,
on the back of each one describing the crime anyway.
The map
I
of the
love-
USA.
That's right. Anyway, Bernadette, I love you. Thank you for being here, baby. And
Hey, and y'all asking the questions over here in the YouTube chat. You can find the indictment online.
Yes.
Go to any of the news channels. They're all publishing the indictment, and somewhere along the line you'll be able to download it and read it at your own expense.
I think I'm on. I think I got mine on. I don't know what website I'm on even where I got
CNN
it.
has it.
And of course,
NBC.
I have a copy of it. I'll probably try to post it if you're on Discord. To be in main discussion.
We'll try to put a link up there for it so you can read it. It's an interesting read.
Pointed as
Yes.
you read it.
Yeah, and there's some pages that don't even count because that's where all them guys, all the grand jury was supposed to sign. You don't have to read all that. You can just skip all those pages and get down to the meat and potatoes. So, but it is an interesting read. It's crime, baby, and you know us. We like crime drama. True crime drama. Anyway, we will be back here again on Thursday night for a new Blue Dot family meeting, and there ain't no telling what's going to happen between then and now. I mean, now and then. You know he's going to run his mouth, so that'll be in the news, and no telling what else. Yes, DJ.
You forgot to say goodnight to me.
Oh, did I, Ed? I'm sorry.
He tricked you.
Should have got your ass out with the rest of them guys.
Last, Ed, just like you wanted.
I am sorry, Ed.
You're fine.
My eyesight's going bad, buddy. It's going downhill day by day. I can't see shit. Can't see shit out of one eye, and I'm blind in the other. So
It's
John,
good to hear.
I got one last question before we go.
Sure, Jen.
Which do you think is more orange, DJ Trump's skin or the prison suit?
You know, I'm thinking he could actually sit in the corner and blend in, and nobody. It's all one color. The jumpsuit in his face. Yeah.
That is a conundrum for me.
That is something to ponder through the universe. Anyway, Ed, I apologize for not saying goodnight.
No,
brother.
you're fine. You're fine.
Well,
Anyway,
thank you
I'll
for
hear
coming.
from you Sunday. I'll be working Thursday night. I might miss you if not. If not, God willing, I'll say goodnight to you all.
All right, Ed. Take care of yourself, and for the rest of this Blue Dot family,
Happy birthday, Ed.
for the rest of our Blue Dot. James, did I say you? Yeah, I got James.
Yeah, you did.
See, now all of a sudden I'm questioning my mind and everything. Right.
Mitch.
Well, now, Pig, thank you for coming in, Miss Linda. I love you, baby. Take care of yourself. Thank you to all our Blue Dots, to those who donated tonight a la carte, to those going by on that name list that you see, our Patreon members. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're how I pay the bills, baby. That's how I keep this thing going. So I appreciate you tremendously. And that, shit. Watch the news, pay attention, put a smile on your face, best thing you can do, and give it away to somebody else because they need it, baby. Y'all say goodnight.
Good night.
Bye.
Good night, everybody. We'll see you on Thursday.